Have you ever felt like negativity? What's that? I don't know what all the fuss is about. Why is everyone talking about meditation? I don't think I need self-reflection or mindfulness, and I don't really feel that's applicable for me. And if we do feel that, there is a subtle trap that we must be aware of. Hello, if you're new here, I'm Shruti and welcome to Enter Samatvam. At Enter Samatvam, I talk about how to live your best life using self-awareness techniques and mindfulness practices. When people talk about shadow emotions like anger, envy, judgment, a lot of the times we might feel like I don't really feel negative emotions or negative tendencies unlike other people. At least not to the extent that I need to invest in practices like mindfulness, meditation, contemplation, or self-awareness, and that means maybe things are going fine. But there might be a small trap that we might be missing. What we'll notice is that the reason we may not feel negativity or negative tendencies is because of less awareness. That is, the right signals are not really being received by you. That means we are so used to putting our attention on things outside of us that these signals have become dulled over the years, and that we have somehow been repressing negative emotions subconsciously to such a degree that they no longer appear to us in the form of a thought or in the form of a visible sensation, but instead it's been buried so deep that it is now coming up in some sort of physical ailment or physical fatigue that you may or may not notice within your body. And a lot of the times there's a natural ego trap that comes up, which is feeling like I am somehow superior than others because I don't have any negativity in my life. I'll break down the reasons why this happens. One caveat here to make a note of is this is not really applicable to someone who has already made discipline a part of their routine or who by nature feels reflective. Some sort of contemplation or reflective practice that they may be doing even if they're doing unknowingly. And it's not something to be afraid of. It just takes a little bit of attention and awareness to release those stuck emotions. And the reason it helps to be proactive about this is that we want to preemptively build our mental strength so that when life throws challenges at you, things don't blow up in your face. You are able to look at things or situations in life without extra judgment, worry, putting you down for an extended period of time. We keep putting our attention to something that is outside of us. More of our time is filled with distractions within our environment, things that we are consumed by. Could be work, could be our day-to-day life, could be entertainment, or it could be family, things that you're preoccupied with in your life to such a degree that you are not really paying attention to what's going on within your body, within your mind, and it's just a part of like this autopilot, and we've become so used to it that we don't even notice it anymore. These might be something that we enjoy investing our time in, but if it pulls our attention to such a degree that we don't end up focusing our own body, our own inner self, then often that is when we end up ignoring some of the emotions and thought patterns that are coming up. When we ignore our negative tendencies for a prolonged period of time, whether it's judgment, deeper shadow emotions like anger, guilt, resentment, shame, any sort of worry, anxiety, or stress that you're feeling, what happens is that it's filed away inside the body as stuck energy or repressed emotions. And that's also the reason why we end up burning out and falling physically sick at times. But instead, if we direct our attention whenever we get a chance to thinking about thinking itself, like what kind of thoughts are coming up within me? Are they thoughts of judgment? How does the content of your mind look like? And what percentage of my thoughts are made up of these kind of thoughts? And if you can be completely honest with yourself, and if you can pinpoint or notice that maybe, yes, I am getting a lot of judgmental thoughts today, and these keep fluctuating, right? You have 80% of thoughts of judgment, or maybe it's 50%. Maybe you have more positive thoughts in the morning but less positive thoughts in the evening, or vice versa. And just become aware of how it looks like from a moment to moment basis. Then that's when we start being able to increase our level of self-awareness, really noticing in the moment that I'm just a witness, these thoughts are just coming up. And by noticing, it doesn't mean getting pulled in the thought stream, although even if that happens, you let it happen. But whenever you realize, coming back to noticing that you're just witnessing the thoughts and you're not really part of the thoughts themselves. And so when we do this practice throughout the day, we are able to release and heal any emotions that we have repressed in the past. And a lot of the times the mind is at the root of physical ailments that we feel. By doing this practice, you might also see that there is a lot more immunity and a lot more physical energy that you are able to bring to your day whenever you want to work on something. In that case, all you need to do is, every time you remember, every time you see that you're caught up in thoughts, even if you have work going on, even if you're working on something critical, just the moment you remember, keep bringing your attention back to your inner body as frequently as you can throughout the day. Just noticing how you're feeling inside your body, the different sensations that are coming up, just doing a body scan, any tension that's coming up within the body. And just this simple practice can help release caught up energies, trapped emotions, and just increasing our overall awareness of the present moment, our overall awareness of the fact that we are just a witness to our thoughts. And that practice is very powerful, even though it feels very simple and it feels very easy. It can help you develop more self-control, and you're able to feel more balanced within your mind, to feel more equanimous by doing so on a regular basis. Also, when you start doing this practice, you might notice that there is more negative emotions that you're now starting to notice. And that's completely natural as well, because now it's coming up into the surface of your attention and you're able to notice it within your thought space. And that's actually not a bad thing, because now as you notice it and become aware of it, you're able to develop the muscle to stay detached from it and not really get caught up in the thought space. And you have to continually keep doing this as a practice in order to develop that muscle and give yourself the time to release those trapped emotions. So that's it for today. I hope you find this video useful and that you're able to apply this practice during your day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.